doing glamours.
I mean, hopefully I'm gonna get there eventually.
Yeah, you gotta get past the fucking rolling one. You gotta get that challenge log. It levels you so fast. You know what? Here's the thing. Let me tell
Well,
you.
it's not the leveling because I'm 70. I'm 60 now. It's just that there's so much
Walking back and forth.
Yeah, there's just so much questing that has to get done.
Oh, let me text.
I think I just got a notification.
Yeah, I just got it as well.
So let me just switch to our thing. I'm gonna turn down the volume. Oops. Let's find this. Okay, your channel. Here's the stream. Okay, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, let me get in it on the channel account so I can also approve messages.
That's what I did too. So yeah, I'm on the channel.
Okay.
And now we play the waiting game.
Yeah, I just texted Britt, so hopefully she'll light the beacons. Switch account. There's the button.
I haven't played it in a while, but that Lord of the Rings card game I showed you, they apparently added Boromir to the game recently.
Oh yeah, that one. I remember.
I'm gonna go back and play that more, but it's been a bit, so I need to I'm gonna have to relearn how to play again. And that always keeps me away from games. Like, I don't want to learn this shit again. Why can't I be like 13 again?
Yeah.
And just have all the games in the universe memorized?
Yeah.
Although there were like 5 games.
Yeah.
So that probably. Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, wait. Where?
Speaking of games, I read the other day that Monpok is getting a co-op mode, a co-op gameplay mode. Huh. Like an arch enemy.
Versus PvE, like you fight the.
Yeah, like an arch enemy kind of dealy.
Oh, okay.
Each player controls one monster, and you have a shared unit pool. And there's an AI controlled monster, like a big super monster, and they're controlled like a deck of cards.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Man, I want, as soon as new Monpok gets back to. Wait, did you say they had Cthulhu?
They have Cthulhu, yes.
Units and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, neat. Yeah, I might check it out because the only ones I want to play are them or the bugs.
They're adding a couple of new factions right now, actually. They're adding this one. They're adding a faction which is like a counterpoint to the Planet Eaters. Oh. They're like the space aliens that fight the Planet Eaters, apparently.
They're the Predator aliens?
Kind of. They're like a race of like giant space dragons, or I don't know if they're all giant space dragons, but their monsters are giant like biomechanical space dragons.
Okay.
So I guess it's like an Ultraman kind of deal. Like Ultraman's the alien who fights like other aliens.
Man.
And one of their guys is the first of those like co-op super bosses.
Okay.
He's like a corrupted. Like one of their dudes.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah. Are we fighting the guys that eat the planet? The guys that fight the guys that eat the planet?
Well, they're gonna be protectors.
Okay.
But this particular guy is like their former champion who was corrupted by evil.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And there's gonna be some kind of like Russian like robot firm that's gonna be on the destroyer side.
All right.
Sounds kind of like Uber Corp or Uberdyne or whatever the hell those guys are called.
Sputnik Tech.
Yeah. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any models or anything. I just saw a summary of like one of their streams.
Oh, okay.
They announced all those things, and I don't think they directly announced it, but they're making Green Fury its own faction too.
Wait, who?
Green Fury were like the eco-terrorists who supported the dinosaurs in OG Monpok.
Oh, the guys that wanted us to go back to Primordial.
Yeah. Because you could. One of the dinosaurs' units was a Green Fury like man.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And it did stuff. So, Sergeant Titanica, the giant woman monster that I bought because she looked cool.
Yeah.
Her faction is Green Earth, so or Green Fury.
Okay.
So that implies that they're getting their own faction.
Oh man, and they're gonna get like a big monster of.
Well, see, I'm a little confused. I think they might have had a change of concept or something, because originally I had read that Sergeant Titanica was supposed to be like an alternate, like a. She was going to be like an alternate model for a different monster. There was going to be a monster called like Titanicus or something.
Okay.
And so it was going to be like the same stats and whatnot. Sergeant Titanica was just going to be like if you wanted to play a hot chick instead of whatever the hell he was supposed to be.
Right.
But in this last stream, they announced.
Oops. Sorry.
In this last stream, they announced that Sergeant Titanica was going to get a regular retail release as opposed to just the con exclusive sculpt that I bought.
Okay.
And it was going to be the same monster with the same stats and everything. She was going to have a different, less humorous sculpt. Because the one that I have is like holding a beer truck in one hand, and she's holding like a little monkey guy in the other, like a reverse King Kong sort of deal. So, yeah, I'm not sure if they changed their concept for Green Fury or whatever, but whatever. Like I like Titanica's look, so I'm down with that. And they're bringing back a few more old monsters. Nova's getting a release. I forget her name, but the female Shadow Sun Ninja.
Oh yeah.
She's getting she's being brought into 2.0 proper.
Yuka's here.
Oh, hey Yuka. I haven't seen you in hours.
Right.
I mean, metaphorically speaking.
Yeah. He's gonna track you down. You have to give him money.
Why do you gotta say it like that?
Yeah, like fucking. I was gonna tell you when I saw you in game last night. You had tens of hours.
I don't even think it's been tens. I think it's been 10.
Yeah.
Slightly more than 10.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that you know, the amount I gave you won't like buy you a full set of good gear off the market board when you hit 80, but it should just eliminate all mundane costs of like life, like
that reminds me.
Teleporting and if you need some random shit off the market board.
So last night, I got to a point where I had to do a dungeon.
Oh yeah.
And of course that was hell because
Did I fall asleep? Did you try to talk to me? Because I would have insta-queued.
It was a good while after you offered, and I didn't want to bug you at that point.
Oh okay.
But it was like a good 25-minute wait or something.
Yeah.
And then like the second DPS didn't hit confirm.
Yeah.
And my soul shriveled up a little more.
Yeah.
But then everything was fine. But then towards the end of the dungeon, Yuka said she spent 2 mil last night.
Yeah.
So I did the Haunted Mansion dungeon thing.
Yeah.
And then we got to the bottom of the dungeon, we fought like a mini boss. And then it drops some chests, so I go and I do my rolling for greed and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then I look around, the whole party's gone.
Yeah.
It was where the fuck did everybody go?
Just move on.
Well,
no, you were in the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah,
they probably returned to the beginning.
And I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Nobody said anything. Everybody's just gone, and I don't see them on the map.
Yeah.
And I was like, where the fuck did they go? And I'm looking around the room for a door that I missed or something, and I can see that they're fighting. I can see their little actions queuing up, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then finally, one of them's like, dude, just hit return.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, because
I didn't know that was the standard procedure for that dungeon.
You know okay, here's the thing. This is a PSA for anyone playing Final Fantasy XIV.
I also didn't know that hitting return inside of a dungeon
took you to the entrance.
Yeah, I thought that would take me back to, out of the dungeon.
Yeah, the time that happened to me in that dungeon, I ran it with Yuka because she
so it's not just me. Okay.
She fast tracked me through my experience the first time, and I just went, holy crap, everyone's gone. And she's like, oh yeah, you just hit return right now, and I'm like, but why? And it's because the structure of the dungeon is you go one way back to the beginning or the other way, but But no, a PSA for anyone playing Final Fantasy XIV, and you can use this advice too, is the way you make the game bearable is you find what the regular side activities are, the sort of daily side activities, and you do those while you're waiting for dungeon queue. Because if I queue as DPS takes forever. But while I'm waiting for the queue, I do Beast Tribe quests, which are like they're different factions. So you can go to the Amalja, the lizard people, and grind reputation for them. And they you get a cap on that every day. Oh. Or I go to the Gold Saucer and gamble, and
it just seems
the challenge. I keep saying the challenge log, but they give you shit to do between the queues if you're not playing fucking healer or tank.
It just seemed pointless to be doing quests like that when I have a 60 character.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it would help me accrue like money.
Well, see, you're at level 70, but
I think I'm 60.
No, I thought I saw you as 70.
Better.
With your sick ass glamour and your cool face mask,
which is all standard issue.
It's pretty cool looking. but yeah, the thing is, like, some of these side activities are appropriately leveled. Like, some of the Beast Tribe factions will give you experience for a level 70 character, but you're not, like, there yet.
Yeah. It looks like I just have the basic, like, duty stuff to do, the levies and shit.
Yeah, but
I'm apprehensive about committing to anything that might take too much time that I can't just immediately drop, because the levies are like time and shit.
Yeah, the thing is, like, the daily roulettes are a big source of XP, and so is the challenge log. But if you're just doing dungeon, like if you're just progressing through the story, then yeah, just like go tank to get the fast queues, or be like, yo, go healer. It's because.
But it's so much less stressful to be
solo, yeah.
To be DPS.
It is.
Freaking. Except for when like everybody knows the secret protocol and you don't.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, yeah, and you know what? I just started. I think tank is like the only stressful job. Although Yuka will tell me that tank is easy, but
I mean, I don't know whose fault it was, but our tank dropped in the middle of a fight, and I was expecting, that guy to get shit, the healer to get shit for it.
Yeah.
But nobody said anything.
Healers are the golden eggs. Like, you do whatever you want. Also, Yuka will pay you money if you play with. Like, because she tries. I recently took my inaugural first steps into late game healer territory, and Yuka tries to tell me, "Oh, you're a great healer," even though like I let the tank die.
Well, she has to die.
Yeah, but what I've learned is that no matter how bad you fuck up, people are just so happy to have someone playing healer that it's like when you have a I'm trying to it's like when you have somebody and you just go like, "Oh man, great job," even though they suck.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, everyone.
It's great how you fucked off for 5 minutes and we all died.
Yeah. It's like, tank dies, like everybody dies. It's like, oh,
thank you for increasing the challenge level.
Yeah, it's like, oh, good try, man, good try. We got this. Stay positive. But if you're a DPS, like I went AFK. I said I was going AFK, and I went AFK for 5 minutes, and like people try to vote kick me, and just replace me.
It's like the healers are the pretty girls.
They are. No, yeah. The healers live in hot chick territory. They live in hot chick realm, and the tanks also. The tanks live in like normal girl realm, so they can still. Get whoever they want to get as long as it's within their ballpark.
Right.
But DPS are like the dudes. They're like the sweaty dudes.
So this is just kind of a thing I find funny. So you got these two dancing girls who are like clearly going to be some kind of like boss.
Yeah.
And you got this chest right here. So
Yeah.
You might think you're smart and go, oh, I'm just going to open the chest.
Yeah, open the chest
They're like,
first.
hey, fuck you.
You gotta do the
And we're too polite to, not talk to them.
Yeah. Oh, they're very strong.
Apparently. And also their sprites are completely different.
Oh wow, they're Valkyries or something.
They are Valkyries. That's the actual name.
Damn.
There's a sword Valkyrie and a spear Valkyrie.
Oh.
And together they are Valkyries. Like, plural.
Yeah.
That is really funny.
You could wear the allies, by the way. No, you're the only one in here. Let's go.
I wouldn't mind playing with you, Yuka. It's just I've had like such weird hours playing 14 these days. Like I took like pretty much this entire week off, but
Yeah.
like I said, lately I've been getting home and passing out, and then like after I pass out for a couple of hours, I do what needs to be done around the house, and then it's like 12 a.m.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I could play like an hour of 14.
Yeah.
But this week I've just been wanting to do like stuff I could just kind of do on autopilot. I finally beat XCOM 2 for the first time.
Oh, excellent.
I keep getting it's one of those games kind of like Darkest Dungeon where I've always gotten so like bogged down in the minutia that I lose the urge to play.
How
partway through.
How did that end? Did we beat the evil aliens?
We beat the aliens.
Okay. And they don't like make they don't form the shadow government of Earth anymore?
Well, they're like, you beat us, but there's an even scarier thing out there.
Oh.
And then like they die.
We were just oppressing you because people that we oppress get left alone by the real Cthulhus.
Basically.
Okay.
So, presumably in the next game, that's going to be the thing that gets fought in.
Okay.
And then like there's a pretty cool cutscene where like everybody pretty much everybody on Earth like vacates the alien controlled like cities and they go and join the resistance like out in the wilderness.
Okay.
And it ends in this really cool like it's dumb but it's cool scene where like there's one guy who's just like walking down like a road like towards a giant fucking checkpoint with soldiers with alien soldiers, and they're like they're like drop your weapon and drop your shit, and he does, and he's just walking like with a very confident smile on his face, and then like they start like frisking him, and then like the camera pans behind them, and somehow all the guys behind them have now been replaced by resistance soldiers.
Damn, they got ghosted.
It is so stupid considering how many of the aliens there were.
Yeah.
And the resistance guys just have regular old like auto rifles and like flak armor and shit. But it was a cool note to end on. I liked it. So it was fun. I've actually been I have just today and I was thinking about buying it to play on stream. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it or not.
Yeah.
I was just informed that there is actually a new-ish XCOM style game.
XCOM 3?
Well, it's called Phoenix Point, I believe, and it's made by the actual creator of XCOM.
Okay.
So it's the same kind of game, but it's a lot more complicated apparently.
Huh.
You need to there's a lot more shit to micromanage, and there's like base building, and there's like multiple factions that like interact with each other throughout the course of the game, and it sounds cool, but it also sounds like a lot of work. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm gonna. Huh. It's also Epic. It's also Epic exclusive right now.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'll think about it. I've got a lot of shit to play right now.
Yeah. Freaking. Yeah. Anytime I can stop playing Final Fantasy for 2 fucking seconds.
I mean, all you have to do is tell Yuka no.
But no, it's not even that.
Not that I'm advocating that, Yuka. I'm just saying.
No, it's not even that. Like, it's moved to the point where I'm just like, okay, don't go to sleep yet. We got, like, I need to farm more crystals. So, but yeah, when I can stop playing that for like 2 seconds, I play Overwatch for about like a minute, And then...
A whole minute?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I need to do my retainers. Then I go back to my list. But yeah, the only thing I've taken a break for was basically to dabble in Children Morta, which hopefully we can try.
Yeah, we're going to try and play that later today.
Yeah. But,
or never, whichever comes first.
Man, what were we talking about? I started thinking about Final Fantasy and how I'm going to have to go farm crystals when I get home.
Well, I had been talking about my weird little experience.
Oh, okay.
With not knowing the dungeon protocol.
Yeah. Yeah, that stuff, like... It's not. Most people don't give a crap. Is the good?
I mean, they weren't mean about it. I said whoops, sorry, and they went, it's fine.
Yeah, because do you still have the little like noob leaf next to your name?
Probably.
Or have you gotten? Because that goes that way after X hours.
Oh,
and
I mean,
so,
I don't think I've played that many hours.
Yeah,
of the game.
It's to let people know like you're fresh.
I didn't know it was a thing, but
yeah, some people have a little leaf, and if you have played a lot, but then leave and then come back, you got a little flower next to your name, which is like returning player, like experienced but doesn't know what the fuck is going on right now, kind of dealy. Justin's here and he wants cotton. Yeah.
Cotton is being held in reserve. The second that all my other policemen die, he's gonna come in.
Yeah.
Like, totally. I mean, he's a cop too, so he's part of the team.
What it do, Justin?
What it do indeed.
What it be is.
What it mountain do.
What? Yeah. Game of Fear.
Man, I can't believe that fucking Steam wants me to pay like $40 for the Halo games.
Oh, is it selling the Halo games now?
It's selling the Master Chief Collection.
Oh, snap.
I mean...
I played those way back in the day, and they were hella fun for the little amount I played.
I never really got a chance to play the single player. I played it briefly when I got a hold of the Windows, I think it was XP or Vista port of the original Halo game. Combat Evolved or whatever the fuck it was. I played a little bit there, and I had a decent amount of fun with it, but aside from that, I've only ever played the multiplayer. And I've never liked the Halo multiplayer, so I've never been good at it. Especially because, like, it was the old, like, GoldenEye kind of deal where 4 people had to share a screen. And my eyesight's always been shitty.
Yeah.
And
Split screen was so bad.
Yeah, and the TVs were worse back then. So, like, now, even I have, like, a decent-sized TV. So, nowadays, if we played, like, a 4-way split screen on, like, my TV, like, that'd probably be fine. But... not on like Frank's like old ass like CRT, which is what we used to play on. I would be interested in trying out some of those later Halo games. It's just like I'm not going to pay $40 right now because I have other games to play. I keep buying other games for some reason.
Justin, we were not live last week because I was bedridden. I had a really bad toothache that didn't leave me alone all weekend, and. You know, I'm scheduled to do dental work in the near future, but...
So there might be another day coming up.
Yeah.
Where we don't
But last week, the pain was too great, and I was just, like, eating fucking Tylenol like it was popcorn.
You have a nice bowl of Tylenol-O's.
Yeah, pretty much.
For breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we know in advance... maybe I can. I mean, not this is any consolation, but if I know in advance, maybe I can set up like a solo thing that day.
Yeah.
And then people won't watch it because I suck at solo stuff.
Like, I think fucking everyone sucks at solo stuff unless they get super lucky and get a big following, and then no matter what they do, they can't fail. Like their fans will just eat it up.
Yeah, but I'm the only one who's been called out on it so far.
Oh. Yeah.
There's still a comment sitting on that Lobotomy Corp video being like, well, I didn't like the Alex stuff.
Aw.
They were nicer about it, but it kind of came out to like, yeah, I really only watched the stuff with both of you. I tried my best.
Yeah, no, it's hard. Like, once you get to Markiplier,
Yeah,
level,
we can't all be PewDiePie or Markiplier. I'm just not racist enough to be PewDiePie. Okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'll brush my teeth, Justin. That's what the dentist said. So freaking I was reading here that PlayStation is it PlayStation? I guess it would be Sony or
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation. What? PlayStation got a record.
Justin says not everyone is a Northern Lion. I haven't heard that name in forever.
Yeah,
he's the guy who plays Isaac, right? I think so.
I have no idea.
I've never been like on the pulse for those YouTubers, but
yeah,
I think he's an Isaac player.
Not everyone can be. Who else is like hella popular?
Justin says PlayStation stole art from Steven Universe.
Excuse me?
That's not what you were gonna say?
No. I was PlayStation hit some dumb Guinness record.
Oh, for stealing art from Steven Universe?
Well, here, I'll tell you what I know about PlayStation and then about stealing. So I do know that it says here PlayStation got
conversion. The
Guinness World Record for best-selling home video game console brand. What
does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess PlayStation is... Oh, here we go. They sold 450 million units across the original PlayStation, PS2, PS3, and PS4. As of November 7th now, this year. They set that record. Nintendo is in second place.
Okay.
But so that's a record. Proving that Guinness will give out records for literally anything.
Literally anything.
Yeah. They're just looking for something to...
I mean, they've got all those awards, and so few people who give a shit these days.
Yeah.
You gotta
I only look at Guinness records to see how weird the category is that the award is in.
I only look at Guinness records to see how drunk Chris is.
Man.
Very happy with that one.
I'm so... I know that he's just bar hopping every night, like getting free drinks.
It's the culture, you know? Good on him.
I'm into it.
Scottish people.
But, talking about stealing, though. Excuse me. What is it? Somebody got... Some pachinko maker... Wait, is this pachinko? Yeah, they got a new machine. A Wheel of Fortune machine. And... people are saying they ripped off the Chrono Trigger logo.
The clock?
Yeah, so, excuse me, water went down the fucking wrong pipe. So basically, if you just Google, like, Wheel of Fortune pachinko logo, I will show you a picture of the logo. And then you tell me, if a viewer here Googles Wheel of Fortune pachinko machine. So here, this is the logo.
That does actually look a lot like the Chrono Trigger.
And then they put the comparison on there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of indefensible.
So, but here's the thing. This isn't a clock. It's just a C with some gold. The Chrono Trigger one is clearly a clock with times, and the wavy trigger is totally different, slightly from the Wave of Fortune.
You're right. That changes everything.
It's like that fucking what is it? The Harvey Birdman episode where it was like
the Scooby-Doo thing.
No, where they were ripping off. Somebody was ripping off of a song, like a Asian group song.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, for the chase scene.
It was the Well, no, it was it was a bunch like the Scooby-Doo ripoffs, all ripping off each other.
Oh, okay.
Because like the band from Jabberjaw was like singing the exact same song as like a J-pop band. And I mean that J-pop band was the Charlie Chan and the Chan Clan characters who were them. That was in and of itself another Scooby-Doo like knockoff.
And then the one line was like, "Your Honor, here's a list of 47 ways that this song is distinctly different from the original." The judge is like, "Just play that one." Okay, now play that one. Yeah, it's the same song.
But that's what you would do in a real case.
Yeah,
because there is a threshold where it's distinct enough to just be similar, but not a ripoff. Mm-hmm. Like Harvey Birdman's actually like really knows its shit, for law.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I mean, I bet I could find 47 different ways that logo was different. You the letters are pink. It's a different font. The C is a clock, but it's not a clock in the other one. The Japanese version of the name is under it instead of over it, like in Chrono Trigger. This is clearly like, get off your high horse, Chrono Trigger. It's not. It's not all about you. It's like Sonichu. Yeah, because Chris Chan has said that Sonichu is not a ripoff of Sonic.
Oh, of course not.
It is based. He is inspired by the Japanese version of Sonic, Sonic-Ku.
Is that the actual thing he said?
Yes.
Wow. What a douchebag.
Because Sonichu sounds like Sonic-Ku, which is not Sonic.
I think I can say with confidence that would not pass muster.
Yeah, right.
In a courtroom setting.
He actually filed to own the copyright of Sonichu.
Really?
So that trolls, because people were like taking his comic and making trolly like parodies and like passing it all around.
Yeah.
To make fun of him.
And I'm sure he had the money to enforce his copyright.
But he actually filed for it, and then when he got the certificate or whatever, he made a video like waving it in front of the camera, be like, "Look, now you're breaking the fucking law." But like, everyone still did it, and he didn't do anything about it. So I guess he just wanted them to feel bad.
Yeah. So Justin was saying that so the PlayStation trailer had a trace animation of Spinel from the Steven Universe movie.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm surprised I haven't heard about that. The Steven Universe fan base is very vocal about everything.
Man, I need to finish Steven Universe, I need to finish Adventure Time.
Let's finish Steven Universe. Steven Universe, like, people don't give Steven Universe enough credit for the things it actually does really well.
Yeah,
because it's got a rep for being like the gayest show on TV, like said in a good way.
Yeah,
and I mean like, not really. Like the it's not as woke as that would imply, but it does a lot of things really well. It's a really good show.
I had heard, and you can confirm or deny this for me, but I had heard that the ending feels really super rushed.
Well, it hasn't ended. It hasn't ended.
Has it not? Because I thought that
the first. It's like we're done with Naruto and now we're going into Shippuden.
Okay, yeah, like because I heard the ending of whatever arc was the latest one.
They completed the arc, the main story arc that's been running since the show began, but then. The movie happened after a time skip, and now Steven's grown up, and the show is going to continue from that point on.
Okay.
Where now he's a young adult instead of being an adorable little kid.
Yeah, because I I didn't really delve into spoilers, but I heard enough to know that the main antagonists were these big, like 4 diamonds.
3 diamonds.
Or 3 diamonds, or yeah.
But yeah.
And then they said that the person I heard complaining about it said that they hyped up all the hype was building up towards the encounter with the diamonds, and 2 of the diamonds just kind of like switched sides really fast, and it felt like a little underwhelming.
I mean,
and then White Diamond kind of just appeared, did her thing, and then like wasn't the bad guy anymore. Like they said, it was real quick.
I mean, that's subjective. Like I thought it was carried out well. 2 of them do have a side switch, but it's justified. I feel very well.
Okay.
I thought they set it up. I thought they set it up well enough that I didn't have a problem with it.
Okay.
And the final confrontation was like a 3-episode affair total, and I thought that was fine for the kind. Like I didn't want a fucking like Naruto fight.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't want it to be a million episodes long. They kept it nice and concise, but I didn't think it lost any of the the dramatic impact or anything. I thought it was fine. I liked it a lot.
Okay, Justin's saying there are 4 diamonds.
Well,
because I thought
one of them
blue,
is,
yellow, pink, and white.
Right, but pink is gone before the show begins.
Right, but and then pink is like fucking Steven, but not Steven or some shit.
Kinda.
Yeah, like.
But that's why I'm saying like.
I got to the part where Steven's dad banged fat not pink diamond.
She's not fat.
Like,
she's big.
Thick diamond, whatever. Where Steven's dad got with thick diamond, and that was the whole reveal, and then that's where I last left off. So.
Yeah, I mean,
there was a lion.
We
don't
didn't
remember where that.
I mean, we didn't know she was pink at the time.
Right. But now
yeah,
I know.
That's essentially what's happened. So I only corrected you because pink doesn't technically come into play. It's the other 3.
Yeah, but I'm gonna watch it because I really like Steven Universe. But I just heard, like I said, I heard one opinion where he said, blue and yellow diamond, like supported this empire for, theoretically, like their whole lives, and then they switched. He felt there wasn't sufficient convincing for them to switch so quickly
because they found that Steven was essentially their sister. And they love their sister.
Okay,
but Steven is very convincing.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not that like hardcore on shit, so I'm sure I'm gonna like it, but. Yeah, I need to finish that. I need to finish Adventure Time.
There's also like a lot of people. There's a lot of people on the internet right now who have found it profitable to just bitch about cartoons.
Well, yeah,
because for some reason that makes you money.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
I'm getting really sick of YouTube recommending them to me because most of them are fucking garbage.
Yeah. Okay, hold on, Justin. Are you spoilering me, Justin? He says Pink is the true antagonist.
No.
No? Okay.
Steven's pink.
Yeah. I mean, she's still in there, right? Anytime you have these anime-esque setups, like Pink, just tell me if I'm wrong, but Pink has to, like, pop out, and there's gotta be, like, her soul was in there, and then she's gonna be like, Steven, you're the best. I'm your mom, and I love you.
I mean,
and then she's gonna go back in, and then he's gonna get like his superpower.
Not really.
No, okay.
The big like superpower is the Voltron, which is one of the things I like about the giant.
Yeah, I love the fusions. The fusions are all super cool.
Yeah, so they do like a giant like four person fusion.
Oh, that's
for the final fight.
Okay, yeah, I did.
And it's they become obsidian, and she's like fucking ginormous.
Okay.
It's like a kaiju fight. It's fantastic. I love that shit.
Okay, yeah, because I always liked the fusion.
Yeah.
I was so enthused when like it got revealed that Garnet was a sapphire and a ruby or whatever.
That's cool, and I mean one of the things I really like about Steven Universe is that they do a really good job at foreshadowing stuff like that. If you watch the show again with that in mind, there's a lot of stuff that suddenly makes like you can see them laying the groundwork for that reveal.
Right.
Not everything. There are things that I feel the fan base goes nuts over like everything,
Right.
And I feel like it's not always just like no, that's not. You're not reading that right.
Yeah.
You're seeing shit that's not there, but the long form storytelling is legitimately fantastic. They do an amazing job at laying down stuff like really far in advance. So when the reveal comes, it just feels natural. You're like, oh yeah, I guess that was a thing. Huh.
Francesca is here. Wait, is this Yuka's friend, Francesca? Like cool Indiana Jones, like archaeologist girl? Or is this another one? Anyway. Oh, it is! Okay. Hey, friend.
I don't know how to respond to that amazing description.
Yeah. She does the, like, paleontology and totally finds hidden temples and runs from boulders.
Does she have a whip?
Do you have a whip, friend? She said that's an acceptable summary. Do you have a whip, though?
I mean, I know that's probably literally the thing that, like, everybody asks, but, I mean, I can't not.
Right? So Fran says, okay.
My friend Kim, my longtime friend, she has never gotten around to actually watching Steven Universe, but her brother bought her this pillow, and it's a giant fucking cookie cat sandwich.
Ooh.
From the beginning, from the very first episode, those ice cream sandwich seats.
Hi.
It's a giant pillow that looks like a cookie cat sandwich. I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. She's like, what the fuck is this? And I found the clip where he's singing the Cookie Cat song, and I played it for her. She was like, "Oh my god, I love this! Like, it's awesome. I want it. I want my own one."
All right, Fran is also trying to spoil me. She says Pink, aka the past, was the true antagonist. Steven, aka the future, has to find the key to fix his mom / his past.
I mean, not the antagonist, but one of the interesting things the show does is there's sort of like reverse character development. You're introduced to Pink at her best.
Hi.
But the thing is that before that, she was kind of a shitty person. And so you learn about her going backwards. And so you find out increasingly, like, terrible things about her. And the thing is that most of those things that she did in the past have ramifications in the present.
But now she's, like, rehabilitated or whatever.
Well, she's Steven now.
Well, no, but I mean, yeah. But, like, I'm saying, like,
She stopped being a shitty person. I
didn't mean now.
Debatable, but yeah.
Yeah.
She had...
By the time she banged Mr. Universe...
She had become a much better person by that point, but her...
Okay.
The stuff that she did was still, you know, that didn't undo the things she did. So... It's a bit of an oversimplification to call her the antagonist.
Okay,
but
man,
he's cleaning up, you know, his mom's mistakes essentially.
Yeah.
The movie only happens because she did a very, very shitty thing and never fixed it. and then that thing that she fucked up like comes back to, you know, get revenge essentially.
All right.
But I love the show. I'm really looking forward to the new season.
You know what? Okay, I just thought of this. People like the way Justin be doing in chat right now. Okay, people. I know people get like they're very passionate about Steven Universe because, you know, when you have something you really like, it's like, oh my god, this is the best thing, and I have to know the facts about it. And I feel like another community that does that is the RWBY fans.
Yeah.
Where they're all like, wait, speaking of RWBY, did they I heard that the manga went back on the Yang Blake ship.
Did they? As I understand it, the manga started like way the fuck back in like season 1, and because there wasn't much to adapt, they just kind of did their own thing.
Huh.
I remember seeing like a weird series of panels where like Pyro is like fighting Team Juniper, and it was a very like anime kind of fight. People like smirking and commenting on each other's like power level type bullshit.
Yeah.
So They may have just not addressed it. Period. Like,
okay,
because they're so entrenched in doing their own thing after decades.
Because I saw something
not decades. It's not that old of a friend. You know what I mean.
I saw something on the internet of how people were mad because the Bumblebee ship did not come through in the manga.
Oh, boo-hoo. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It's a different continuity.
Yeah.
Let them do what they want, assholes. I'm partially saying because I don't like the Bumblebee ship.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, I don't like it because it seems like it was hella forced.
Yeah, I don't... It
did not feel organic at all.
It seems like Rooster Teeth capitulated on that.
Like...
I can't respect
it. It was always Yang would run off and be moody. And then Blake would go and be like, oh, what's wrong, Yang?
Other way around.
And then... Oh, was it? Because...
Yeah, Blake literally runs away multiple times over the course of the show.
Because I was watching season...
To the point where it's become a meme.
Yeah, she went back to Animal Island. What are those fucking people?
Well, before that, she ran off to go fight the White Fang.
Yeah.
All by herself, and everyone's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Blake? Like, don't do that again. And she's like, alright, I won't do that again.
But then I was watching season 6, and Yang was super moody in that season.
Well, because she lost her arm
yeah.
at that point.
I was gonna be like, okay, so she's mad because she has one arm now.
But that's a relatively recent development.
And then, yeah, but then she got the most pissy out of Ozpin being like the weird anti-hero dude.
Well, I mean, she's also dealing with her mom issues.
Yeah.
By that point in the series, but I'm just saying that the previous 5 seasons, that was not her characterization.
But it was like, I feel like they forced it because, Yang would be moody, Blake would be like, "What's wrong?" Adam's like stalking Blake, and then because they were talking about being moody, when Adam showed up, they were like, we're taking care of each other like lesbians, and then they fought him, and I was like, where did this come from? Like, you really, really ham-fisted it in there.
Fisted.
Yeah. Bumblebee was Monty's vision. Details were dropped more or less in a panel. Oh, really?
I'm gonna call bullshit on that.
Alright, well.
Only because, Monty is not... the show does not come off as something written by anybody who plans anything. I mean, objectively.
Yeah.
RWBY is not a well-planned out show.
Right.
So, I would believe he had maybe floated the idea at one point, but...
Was this realization brought to light in the form of artwork that Monty did of Yang and Blake making out?
So let me show this really quick. So you remember how I came here before and I restarted 1,000,000 times and I got those treasures?
Yes.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use those treasures. What we do is we put them on these 3 altars here.
Okay. No order. Just
no particular order.
Okay.
They all go in one slot.
Nate, so you opened it?
That opens up the secret door.
See, this is the kind of stuff Francesca does. This is like the archaeology.
And then she fights an undead skeleton.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is just her day job I'm doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome. So then we go and we talk to the sarcophagus, and then the king pops out and he's
Whoa.
like, "I'm gonna fight you guys."
Tomb robbers. Okay.
I mean, I robbed the tomb.
That's pretty good if you can defend your own tomb. Normally they're like, "Oh, let's put a curse on it. We're gonna put traps." So because they figure when they get to you, it's already too late. You're dead. But if you just defend your own tomb, if that's just where you live as a zombie, then
that's just where you live.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Justin, you hate why do you hate Bumblebee? Oh wait, you hate RWBY? Just RWBY?
Just as a show.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that.
I can
I like it, but I see the perspective of those that dislike it. Yeah.
Exactly. I like things about it, but the actual execution of the show makes it really hard to like the show sometimes. There's so much dumb shit, and there's so much shit that's so poor. It is very clearly a show made by someone who was really passionate about an idea. But the problem was that Monty was not a writer. He was an animator.
Yeah.
And so there's so much like basic like writing shit that he forgot that he just didn't do.
Yeah.
There's so much like basic foundational stuff that Ruby does not do. It was just flawed from the get-go, and that's fine because whatever, it's a passion project. But
Yeah.
it makes it kind of hard for me to enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Because of things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just in it for the cool fight scenes. Like, I'm in it for the over-the-top, anime girl fight scenes.
I liked my ship before it died.
What was your ship? Pyrrha and John?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pyrrha was my girl, and now she's not anymore.
Yeah.
That's why Ruby Chibi is the only
Yeah,
continuity.
you'll always
that I-
have Ruby Chibi.
That is my continuity. I believe wholeheartedly in that. That's the real show.
Yeah, freaking what you call it? Like I'm back in for season 7 because my favorite character, Penny, whatever her face is back apparently.
Poland something.
Polendina.
Something like
Yeah, Penny Polendina. Yeah, that one. That girl with the razor wire blades.
Which I didn't even know that was the justification.
Yeah, I thought she was just making them float with.
They just I
with
knew
technology. Like,
Yeah,
I thought it was either a magnetic field or like.
I knew it wasn't telekinesis, but
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't telekinesis, and I knew it wasn't magnetism, but I knew it was presumably just technology.
Yeah.
So I didn't know it was fucking wires.
And the thing is, there's only so many ways to make metal float.
Yeah.
Which is why my brain immediately went to magnetism, because that's the easiest way.
Right.
But, you can't double up on powers, and Pyrrha's already Magneto. So, like, yeah, she had to do it with, like, the Walter wire. I call that stuff Walter wire, because Helsing... Because that's
I was trying to place it like, why do I remember that?
Because that's...
Yeah.
Walter in Helsing is the first time... That was my first exposure to the, like, the molecularly thin razor wire.
And, I mean, he's basically a wizard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, his wire does whatever the fuck he wants it to do.
Dude! Like, did you see Helsing Ultimate?
Not all of it, no.
Oh my god. The fight, Walter, at the end, like, spoilers, okay? Walter has to throw down with Alucard,
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
and he's just like, he got an enchantment to be younger.
Right.
Because he's fucking old now, so he
Right.
probably can't fight Alucard as like a 75-year-old man.
Yeah, I saw the Team 4-star abridgment, which is fantastic, by the way. not that needs to be said.
Yeah, but yeah, young Walter was just the boss. He was just fucking Alucard shit up. Like, until he started to get old again. And then he started getting tired. but yeah.
Is that what happens? He gets old again?
It is, yeah. No, through the fight, Alucard just has mad regeneration. And, I don't know the precise mechanism, but it's at the very least, he gets 1 life for every person he ate. Like, at minimum.
Oh, yeah.
So, you have to kill him, like, thousands of times to actually kill him, so... but yeah, Walter had the wire, and he would just do shit that, like, you can't do. Like, Alucard's shooting the bullets, and he takes his wire and just spreads his hands, and then the wire forms into, like, a graph paper grid that he uses as a shield, and it just fucking cuts the bullets as they go through. Like,
Jesus.
Anyway, I love that shit. It was one of the best fights ever. And I immediately liked her because I saw Helsing, when I was a youngin', and the razor wire was the coolest shit ever.
So just as a fun note, this fight has a really nasty trap because you fight a boss with multiple targets, and your inclination as an RPG player is, well, I'm going to kill all his buddies.
Right.
But if you do that, then that makes him get mad. And in every turn he spams a really powerful AoE.
So you gotta leave one.
You gotta leave one alive, yeah. Which is the biggest dick move to pull on somebody. And I guarantee you everybody falls for that the first time they play this game.
Crows is dropping in. Hi, Crows.
Hey, Garros.
Can't stay long because he's on a long car ride, but she bought a set of throwing axes, and I'm really jealous. That sounds epic. Like, that sounds awesome. How
cool.
much were they, and where did you get them?
I am going to watch one of your streams one of these days, Kairos. I keep trying.
Yeah.
But you guys keep streaming like when I'm dead from work. But I'm gonna do it one of these days. I'm gonna pipe in and say hi.
Yeah, I saw your stream once. I popped in, like, looked at your face cam, and then I fell asleep. But,
because she bored you?
No, because
what a shitty thing to say.
I was so tired. Like, I was like, oh hey, Kairos is on, and then I looked and I'm like, oh, she has a face cam. So, like, yeah.
So now that I've beaten him, I can either make him come with me, or I can make him give me something.
Well, join us.
See, you'd think that, but monsters suck, so I'm just gonna take the sword.
Oh no!
Because it's a lightsaber. And with that, we are done for the day.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we just beat a boss.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah, Crows, how much were the axes, and how many do you have? And
tell me you got them to slash the prices.
But yeah, and you know, oh, Justin has to be approved yet again. Oh, because he said boner. I love YouTube's list of like naughty words. Because I read the message and I'm like, what the hell? What is this? It must have been boner.
That's a real boner.
He said you should have let Cotton consume the boner.
Well, then he just would have turned into the same guy. But without, like, any of that guy's cool abilities. He would have gotten, like, one of the guy's, like, shitty abilities, so... No, Cotton is like 0 grade tier when it comes. There are only, like, 2 good monsters in the game, and Cotton is not one of them.
Justin, it's fine. Keep believing in Cotton. I want every stream to start with you shouting Cotton in all caps.
The best possible thing I could do is leave Cotton on the sidelines. Otherwise, he's going to turn into like a shitty, like, duck pirate thing. And nobody wants that.
Have him eat this dragon and be this thing.
You know, here's the dumb thing. Dragons are not monsters.
Wait, what? I mean, I guess they're intelligent, but...
Monsters can only eat monsters. There are monsters, there are robots, and there are mystics.
Oh, and dragons must be mystics.
Dragons are sorry, and there are dragons.
Oh, and there's
dragons are their own things.
Okay.
So yeah, and even then, there's a really complicated formula to determine like what the monster actually turns into, like no matter what they eat, and it's only partially influenced by the thing they are eating.
Okay.
It's actually mostly influenced by like what monsters they've already eaten, what abilities they currently know, the order that the abilities are currently arranged in your ability screen.
It sounds like the process to change your chocobo color in fucking 14. You have to feed it specific foods in a specific order.
You don't just make chocobos fuck other chocobos?
Nah. To change your chocobo's color, you gotta feed it... Because certain foods you feed it dyes the feathers. But you have to feed it a very specific order of things over the course of about 2 weeks if you want the black chocobo, which is what I did.
Racist.
Because I'm, crazy.
And crazy racist.
Justin says you better have Cotton in the final battle, Alex.
And I'm not gonna.
Sorry, Justin. At least Cotton gets to sit in this roster and be there.
I mean, I'll say maybe just so, like, now you have to keep, like, checking in.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, we're gonna switch to a new game now.
Yeah, we're changing games.
So, we'll see you
stay
guys.
here, come back, Crows, come back and tell me how much the axes were and how many you have.
See you guys in a few.